Alrighty. Hi guys. I am back. Didn't take that long. We're here now in Minecraft. We're gonna get into Choral Chambers. Not actually a very long song, I'm looking at it. I think the only thing I need to actually do now is plot out the block hits. And whoever wrote the music for Silk Song looks like Christopher Larkin, maybe? Let's see that. Let's see. Yep, Christopher Larkin. So, pretty amazing for me because his, at least treble clef, fits perfectly within what I can set up in Minecraft. And then the bass clef actually is on the higher range, hits that F. Okay, so that's a little annoying. We're gonna have to do an octave jump. Maybe? Actually, that's an E. I think we're okay. I think the highest it hits is an E, so thank you, Christopher Larkin, for setting this up for me. Yep, Sam, Minecraft, we are here. This is actually going to be... There is an F. That's fine. Yes. So this shouldn't take too long. Just quick context, I don't usually give this out. But this machine over here, I don't even remember where I got it from. It's been forever, but it tells me, this redstone contraption tells me that'll be English. It tells you what number is below the note block. So the amount of times you hit a note block corresponds to a note in music. So, and then the block underneath determines the instrument. So we're going to start off. I need to figure out first the speed of this one. The plus side is everything is either eighth notes or quarter notes, meaning I can either go on a 1 or 3 speed cycle. It's all eighth notes, so I'm thinking doing just straight up 2, and we'll see, because that's normally what I would do for eighth notes. But yeah, let's see. And I have to do a bit of. It's been a while since I've read some music. Whoop, hello. Lower my volume. Not getting blasted. Is the volume good for you guys? I'm gonna check in on that. Imagine it would be, but I wanna check in on that. High G, 13. Not even that high, so let's listen to it. So, like, this actually might be a good speed. And then this would be a 4. 2, 2. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about this process or how I'm doing it, feel free to ask. I'd love to give you guys some insight into this. So yeah, this should sound... I think that's actually good speed. Yeah, actually amazing. Okay, that's phenomenal. Does not happen often, but I believe our speed does align with the actual song, which is always something kind of cool to see happen. Also, just to double check, everything looks good again for you guys. I also need to adjust my Twitch screen. That's better. But yeah, so that starts off nice. The pattern also is just, yeah, it's quarter eighths. This is actually going to be a pretty quick song. Let's get our... There's only 5 blocks per measure because we're in 6/8. And it'll be quarter, quarter, whole note, or eighth, quarter. Yep. Then really just 2 between all of them. So just nice, good harmony the whole way through. Okay, and then this one is, yep, good. Bass notes here, do change up today? No. I don't think so. 9. Hello. 16. 8. 21 again. 14. So yeah, I think that was just a quick little loop, but I got a hiccup there. All right, listen to it again. But I think we're all set to go. Yep. Yeah, so it likes to switch up that feel a little bit. This will be 6 notes, and I'll probably go 3 measures and then turn it. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Cool. And then let's get just the bass clef real quick. 9, 16, 21. And then this is the 11. What? Hello. Is this the bass note? Yes, it is. 11, 1823. No, 11. Yeah, 1823. Indeed, no box. That's what we use here. Okay. And this is going to be a 1, 8, 13, 3, 8, 15. Yep. Okay, let's go listen to it. Nice. And then also, let me double check. Who recommended this one? Forgetting. It was Sam. It was you, Sam. Yeah, no. I was backtracking because I'm like, who asked me for this one? How does it sound? Sounding accurate to the song? I think it is. I just want some feedback on that, I guess. But overall, yeah, it's sounding pretty good from what I'm hearing. I think it's sounding accurate, but hear it coming along? Nice, great, happy to hear it. I'm happy to hear that part actually, because I haven't played Silksong. Like, I don't know, like, I listened to it for, like, I pulled up the OST to listen to it a little, but nothing crazy. Okay, this is where things might get changed up though. Yeah, that's fine. It's gonna be that's a 20, yeah. This is gonna be an 8. Now, this note, oh, I messed up a previous note. No, did I? This is a G. So I'm gonna have to drop this down. So in doing so, I'll make it a 13. I'll make it a it a 1. I'm gonna try that. That might not work super well, but we'll never know unless we try it. This is a 16. Yep. And then the same thing. This is gonna be a 1 again. 16. This is going to be a 20. Yeah, back to that 20. Okay, let's listen to it now. Wait, what? Why did it cut out like that? Huh? Am I insane? I think that sounds fine. Let's listen to it again. As a whole, again, next to the rhythm. The deal is that those are high Gs, and like having those as 1s actually, I think it's my only option there, but I think it's good. Okay. I do it again. So this measure I think is identical, but 2, 2, 2, 4, 2. Wait. Det, 4. Yep. 2, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. This segment, is it identical? It is. Okay. In that case, yeah, 13. Wait, that's 13. Yep, 13, 4. This is a 20. This one again is going to be a 1. And this is that's 16. And then okay. That's it. This segment. Yeah, we're almost like halfway through. Actually, yeah, like this is once we complete this measure, we're halfway through. So looking at these notes, no, I can go down. So da 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 da. It goes back down. Okay, that's fine. I'll do the 6 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's what this one is. All 2 ears apart. 2, 6. And then 13. 13. Yep, 40 again. 20 again. Then this section is back to that G, which is the 1. This is a 20. No, 16. 18, and then this one's gonna be a 8. And this one I can't hit the 23. Nice. And then 15. Okay, let's listen to this. Okay, good. Let me do a quick stop glance at this section, because this looks very much like it repeats itself. Okay, very similar. Let me look at this one more time. I'll set it over my Minecraft volume. It might just be a copy paste ish. Yeah. I'm gonna listen to the actual song real quick and hear it play through, but I'll get back to you guys in a sec. Yeah, okay, cool. Learned something new. This segment can very much be copy-pasted-ish. I'm gonna have to move some things around. This is an 8. And I'll move these two over. Okay. Right. The last two notes were a 23. Yep. And a 15. So, in essence, this is going to be more for the sake of the viewers watching the VOD of this for tutorial purposes. What I'm giving myself is a structure block, which essentially just allows me to copy and paste a segment of the world and just paste it down. For those of you building this in survival or creative, you can just do this yourself. For those of you doing it in survival, though, just basically replicate everything I've done, except I'm going to change some things in just a second. But if you would like to use like a structure block like so to help you out here, go for it. So yeah, real quick, just to show you guys, structure block envelops everything we've got over here. I'm gonna go and /save as A. This is structure A. Cool. Then I'm going to go right here, and I'll go one. I'm gonna go here just for now. We're gonna load A, and I want to see where it pops out at. So that was wrong, because now we're gonna have a double play. So we're gonna actually go right here and load out A again, and just shred that real quick. Cool. Now it's not a perfect copy paste. A few things are going to need to be changed because the song does have a little bit of cool little variation that repeats it back to the beginning. Doing so good at placing those. So yeah, we've got our song now back to where we were. And to make sure this goes in nicely, just adjust that, right? So two one-tick repeaters come together, make a two-tick repeater, joins it in. That's good. So this way, the part that the song changes at, it repeats, it has its typical, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 measures, 5 measures. Essentially where we started our sixth measure is going to get shifted around. So that measure previously started with a G in the left hand, and actually it made up exactly 6 notes. So really, I should be able to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And this note, last note here on my left hand should be, the bass clef would be a 20, right? Yep. And the right hand should be an 8. Good. Okay. So we successfully removed the segment that's getting changed. So, yeah. And the song now, just to show you what it sounds like from the beginning. And then we have our next 2 measures that are going to wrap up the song. So I'm looking at the amount of beats we have. We have exactly 10 beats. So for instance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Actually works pretty well, considering we're going to try to set it up so it loops back into itself to set a nice little repeating loop. The song is relatively, at least from what I listened to, starts off very simple, straightforward, and repetitive, meaning that we can kind of do this if you want a nice little loop of the clip of the song. It's not the full song, because that's for 2.5 minutes long, and yeah, I don't have time for that right now. Then again, I don't think I've done a song that long either, so like, out of the picture. But back to this. So our new segments, we're gonna have a 5-note segment. We're gonna get the first measure out the way. And this one can actually be structured just like we've done the previous ones. The only changes are gonna come later. So 2, 2, 4, 2, 2. Perfect. And yeah, our starting block is right here. Bass block is going to start off with a 15. Treble block is a 6. Now this is where things are going to get fun. This is going to be a 23. Right, 23. This is an 11. Okay. And then moving on, this is where things get pretty high. So that's C, G, A. This is going to be a 3 with a grass block. So we're getting pretty high for our bass clef notes, and this is now an 18. This entire song is on piano, by the way. So now we're going to do the same. So 3 and 18 again. Cool. And our last 2 notes. Our last note will go back to that 23. High note again. And our right hand is an 11. Full song now is this. Yep. And one more measure now with 5 notes. This will get us into our loop, just like so. Actually, can I simplify this at all? I'm looking at our little contraption we've got right here. This probably, yeah, I can't really adjust this to make it any more efficient than it is right now. That's fine. So our next set of notes, everything will be as normal. So 1, 2, and this is the only time I think it's so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Our blocks are going to have to go out to the right side with, I guess, fear of activating other stuff. I'm gonna do this. So yeah, that looks nicer. So yeah, we're gonna have 2, 2, 2. Wait, 2, 2, 4, 2, and then we're gonna set up a single repeater here. Set this to 1 tick, and not buttons. Hello, redstone dust in between, just like so. So back to our first note in this section. Yep, right here. This is going to be a 11. This is going to be a 3. 18. 8. 23. 15. Alright, lag. Back to 23. And this is another 15. Oh, I'm actually incorrect. So I'll fix it in just 1 sec. See, yeah, this is a 23. Those other 23s I was giving you are actually not 23s, those last 2, so we're gonna go fix that. These 15s are correct. These blocks are both going to be grass blocks, and they're going to be set. They are actually... Stop. I was correct the first time. I can't read music right now. Okay, so these are 23s. This is not a 23. Backtrack. I'm sorry if you broke that already. That was my fault. So 23, 23, and this is an 8, yep. And this is an 18. Okay. Sorry if anyone broke those and had to replace them. These are still 15s. That is an 8, correct? Yes. Alright, so this should actually be the whole song. Pretty straightforward. Let's listen to it. There we go. Nice little loop there. Listen to it on loop for a little bit. Indeed, Sam, thank you. Alright, we're gonna let that finish up in a sec. And yeah, there we go. So that took me about 30 minutes or so. Not too bad though, all things considered. So yeah, that is the song. We're not wrapped up with stream yet though. I do want to make a background, so Sam, if you have any suggestions, feel free to let me know. I'm going to use some internet inspiration as well for the air, because choral chambers are an area within Silksong, though from what I'm seeing, there's not a whole lot of coloration I can work off of. But if you have any color palette suggestions of sorts, that'd be great. I might also go something similar when I did Sherma's song a while ago. Yeah, Sherma's song, when I did it, was very much red. Which, I used like a lot of red themes, and I used like some bone blocks for the watercolors, I guess. But if you have any color suggestions, Sam, for that. Otherwise, because the choral chambers, at least from what the internet's showing me, look very gray. So that's where I'm at right now on that. So let me clean up my inventory a little bit. Also, if I zoom out correctly, hello. Yep, we don't have to move that. Great. But if you guys have any suggestions for the background design, that is for you guys to kind of get your say there. Otherwise, I'm gonna kind of go with whatever. I don't see a whole lot, at least. I'm not getting a whole lot from the internet here that I can work with. Though I'm seeing those people are using like the hornet red color still. I think I might go with it, like the warmer. Yeah, let's go with that. So that's going to entail, let's put these away. Let's go with, for my light block, I want to go with shroom lights. Always look cool. And I'm gonna use crimson nylium, whatever it's called. Along with, what can I get that gives me like a grayish? Actually, mud wouldn't be terrible. I don't know if I can get something that's like a dark, like a gray red though. If that type of block exists, golden yellow, similar how the enemies. All right. Let me see. Yeah, I see it. It's a lot of like gold and white from what I'm getting from that, so I can do that. Maybe do the Orsh frog lights as well. And if I can get maybe, I don't want to use quartz. That wouldn't be a terrible option though. All right, I'm not thinking about using it yet, but it's not a terrible option. Like quartz bricks. And then using the mud as like the base of it. That's what I'm thinking, at least for right now. Yeah, let's go with that for right now. Let's go with that to start off. I can mess around with it as needed. Actually, wait, maybe instead of coal, or not mud, basalt, not basalt, it's deep, no, tough. Turf? What's turf? Yeah, like chiseled tough or tough bricks. So we dropped something. Like, I think maybe doing 3 layers on the top and bottom. Well, that's annoying. Let's fix that in a sec. Of the bricks. And then layering the 4th with chiseled tough brick. Not bad. And then I guess the top, want to do the same, but also include some lighting. Top, I'm actually going to use regular tough. Yeah, I think using regular tough would look good there. With some of the Orsh frog lights hanging out. Yeah, so I think I'll do at least like maybe 6 blocks down on the edges and then 5 in the middle-ish. So 5, right? 6. Wait. That is 6. Correct. So let's do 6 out to 3, then 5 down here. There is some nice symmetry there. I know. I'm excited for it. It's on my like 2 playlist, essentially. That's bad. Broke a block. Good news, actually, I'm a genius. Not that smart. But this is a 13. There's some strategery. I think having a stick up is nice. Like, I feel like I need darker background blocks. Oh, I could do a... Yeah. Something like this. So let's get the main design stuff. That actually... I'm gonna put Hornet like right here and do like my little... Draw a little hornet, make a little Hornet. Use probably bone block and a red carpet / wool. And get a black stone button. A black stone wall. Yeah. Guys, I made Hornet and Silk Song. I made Hornet from Hollow Knight Silk Song. So I'm gonna use like the stained glass, and I want to get like a cool glowing effect with it. It's John Silk Song, yeah. Is there anything that looks like a nail outside of like? Oh wait, we could just give her. I want to give her like a nail as a bit. Guys, it's John Silk Song. Yeah, no, this is truly John Silk Song, actually. Yeah, for sure. And I'm gonna do the tough bricks along with this to make a cool design. I'm gonna pick wherever the center point is in the build, I'm gonna go and place a light source block. So do something with that. Here. Use black stained glass. Yeah, I'm just having fun with this. This isn't exactly meant to mimic any particular area. It's just me making a cool little design, because I'm gonna add a bunch of just black background. So... sorry about that, guys. Silksong community, don't kill me, please. But yeah. So like something like this actually isn't terrible, and then let's get redstone. So yeah, there's this, and then I want to go and add, essentially just go and we're gonna black stained glass this, some black tinted glass behind the frog lights with deep slate otherwise. I'm waiting for the Minecraft music to kick back in. But yeah, so making some progress. This is really just the aesthetic process of it, because once the stream's done, I'm gonna record the video. Probably schedule to upload later tonight, actually. Okay, everything has been dug out. I want to go. Oh, I'm slow. Sorry about that, Sam. If you want to chat about anything, go feel free, ask me questions, whatnot. I'd love to engage. I'm just kind of locked in on this as well. Yeah, these streams are a bit more just me chilling doing this, as opposed to constant chat stimulation, I guess. There's not as much going on for you guys. I would say yes, actually. I do more gaming on my phone than I probably do on, like, desktop gaming, etc. I play most of the Supercell games, so, like, Brawl Stars, Clash Royale. I have not played Clash of Clans in forever. But yeah, I play those for sure. The tinted glass here. And here's our little Silk Song display. Not half bad if I do say so myself. Mostly Clash Royale. No, yeah, okay, question. Since we're on the topic of Clash Royale, how many trophies are you up to? And what kind of deck do you run? Because I always love to check out what other people run, because my deck is weird. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for. Yes, he said. One is considered log bait, other made for fun. That's cool, dude. I'll just tell you right now for trophies, I'm at like 11,000 or something right now. So I play a lot. All right. That is going to wrap up the stream. Sam, thank you for sticking through this. And then for anybody watching over on YouTube or Twitch, if you guys have enjoyed this stream, please consider leaving a like, subscribing, or following. I would greatly appreciate your support. It shows me you guys like this type of content and want to see more of it. I hope you all enjoyed, especially for anyone who's watching the YouTube VOD. I hope this helped you guys out. I've got a feeling you probably have not watched this point because you do not care about the background design. Don't blame you. But I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. And yeah, that is going to be a wrap. Just took under an hour for this one, but happy to wrap it up. Make a nice little note block song. So thank you all so much for watching. Have a great night.